Rio Olympics, Brazil weighs jihadi threats. Brazil's intelligence agency said it was reviewing all threats against the Rio 2016 Games after a jihadi messaging channel called for its followers to target the Olympics. Many threats are discarded and the ones that deserve attention are investigated exhaustively, the agency said. Earlier this week, a jihadi channel on the messaging app Telegram called for attacks against the Games and detailed targets and methods, according to the site Intelligence Group. The site said a message was posted to inspire the believers, saying, "Lone wolf from anywhere in the world can move to Brazil now." The message also suggested using the Games to target the enemies of jihad, including Western athletes, and said it would introduce the hashtag #RIOF. Just watch Rio boosts surveillance ahead of Olympics replay or videos. Must watch Rio boosts surveillance ahead of Olympics 0-27 security experts said Brazil has no history of jihadi activity and no established terror networks, making it difficult to pull off the complex attack at the Olympics. However, like many other cities, Rio faces the threat of an individual, or lone wolf, terrorist, and those are the people jihadi social media are hoping to reach. Read more. There is a concern, it has to be taken very seriously, but I also have a lot of faith that the Brazilian authorities are doing everything they can and we have to give them credit, said Sajan Grahel, International Security Director at the Asia Pacific Foundation. Is Rio ready for the Olympics? Tightening security after Nice and the aftermath of the attack in Nice, France, Brazilian authorities said they were reviewing their Olympic security plan, widening perimeters around venues and adding checkpoints and traffic restrictions. Brazilian paratrooper brigade soldiers will be deployed at the Games, which will have about twice as many security people as the London Games. About 85,000 police, soldiers and firefighters will be on duty for the Games, more than double the number in London 4 years ago. On Wednesday, more than 2 weeks before the opening ceremonies, troops appeared on popular beaches, including Copacabana. The Brazilian government confirmed to CNN that 4 people were rejected for Olympic accreditation because of suspected links to terrorism, out of 500,000 original applications. Henry Coconelli, spokesperson for Brazil's Secretary of Special Events, a branch of the Justice Ministry, said a search of international databases revealed these 4 were wanted by police. He declined to identify their nationalities. A Brazil chapter of ISIS on July 17, the group calling itself Ansar al-Khalida Brazil, appeared on Telegram pledging its allegiance to ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi and posting ISIS propaganda in Portuguese, according to the site. Earlier in the month, André Rodrigues, security chief for the Olympic Games, said while Brazil was preparing for the worst-case scenario, he was not surprised ISIS was turning to Portuguese-language propaganda ahead of the Games. "There's nothing new here. It's a well-known fact that they use information and media to promote their ideas and recruitment," he said to CNN in an interview earlier this month. An F-5 fighter flies over Rio during a Brazilian Air Force security demonstration before the Games. There are many doubts about the authenticity of those claiming to represent the Brazilian branch of ISIS, including by some jihadists. Intelligence firm Flashpoint had not seen any credible evidence substantiating such reports. Flashpoint's analysis describes skepticism from jihadists posting on an ISIS-affiliated website, including one reading, "This is strange news as we have never heard of jihadi movements in this region." Gurhel said he believes posts about a Brazilian branch of ISIS are concerning, but he's confident Brazil is taking it seriously. Their Telegram channel is not just producing messages in Arabic or English but also Portuguese, which is the indigenous language to Brazil. But the authorities are monitoring it, he said. Brazilian officials said they are sharing information not just among themselves but with foreign governments. They've even set up an international counter-terrorism center, the first of its kind at an Olympics Games, to try to stop whatever threats await Rio 2016.